A reading from the book of Genesis. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. The child grew and was weaned, and Abraham gave a great banquet on the day Isaac was weaned. Now Sarah watched the son that Hagar the Egyptian had borne to Abraham, playing with her son Isaac. "Drive away that slave girl and her son," she said to Abraham. "This slave girl's son is not to share the inheritance with my son Isaac." This greatly distressed Abraham because of his son. But God said to him, "Do not distress yourself on account of the boy and your slave girl. Grant Sarah all she asks of you, for it is through Isaac that your name will be carried on. But the slave girl's son I will also make into a nation, for he is your child too." Rising early next morning, Abraham took some bread and a skin of water, and giving them to Hagar, he put the child on her shoulder and sent her away. She wandered off into the wilderness of Beersheba. When the skin of water was finished, she abandoned the child under a bush. Then she went and sat down at a distance, about a bowshot away, saying to herself, "I cannot see the child die." So she sat at a distance, and the child wailed and wept. But God heard the boy wailing, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven. "What is wrong, Hagar?" he asked. "Do not be afraid, for God has heard the boy's cry where he lies. Come, pick up the boy and hold him safe, for I will make him into a great nation." Then God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well. So she went and filled the skin with water, and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy. He grew up and made his home in the wilderness, and he became a bowman. The word of the Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. When Jesus reached the country of the Gadarenes on the other side of the lake, 2 demoniacs came towards him out of the tombs, creatures so fierce that no one could pass that way. They stood there, shouting, "What do you want with us, Son of God? Have you come here to torture us before the time?" Now some distance away there was a large herd of pigs feeding, and the devils pleaded with Jesus, "If you cast us out, send us into the herd of pigs." And he said to them, "Go then." And they came out and made for the pigs. And at that the whole herd charged down the cliff into the lake, and perished in the water. The swineherds ran off and made for the town, where they told the whole story, including what had happened to the demoniacs. At this the whole town set out to meet Jesus, and as soon as they saw him, they implored him to leave the neighborhood. The Gospel of the Lord.